It ain't about fame, it ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex, is such a flake. Forget your grades and need a break. You, it's all about you, no matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. It ain't about money, it ain't about the coolest job. It's about having fun and love the ones that makes you shine. You, it's all about you, no matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes out like that. I just wanna dance.
Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day so far. I do appreciate you guys tuning in with me today, this morning. Welcome back to the live streams. I know it's been a few days since I was last live. I do apologize about that. I will get into that and explain what's been going on around the Mickety Mike channel lately. So do appreciate you. First things first, Morzen, thank you so much for the first class membership. Do appreciate you. W's in the chat for you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining as a member on the channel. Do appreciate you. Eric, what's going on, man? Hope you guys are all well. So guys, obviously it's been about 5 days since my last stream, give or take. And unfortunately, that all has to do with a lot of stuff that's going on personally. Well, not really personally, professionally, I should say. If you guys are a part of my Discord, I saw an announcement that I made out yesterday. Every year, my employer sponsors 2 major events at the end of the year, all of which require a massive security presence at the casino that we work, that I work for. So today, or I'm sorry, the event that I'm going to be working throughout the 19th of this month starts today. And as of yesterday, when I received a message from my sergeant, security personnel from our graveyard shift is required to be at work 3 hours early. So I'm working through my weekends, which is mandated by my employer due to the large amount of security presence that's required throughout the casino. So from today through the 19th, I'm going to be working every day, 11 to 12 hours a day, which is going to consist about 60 to 70 to maybe 80 hours a week for the next 2 weeks that I'm going to be working. So just to kind of prep everybody for those that come back and watch the replay and all that kind of stuff, and catch the stream later on. Streams are going to be scarce over the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to be streaming on a daily basis like I usually do, just due to this event being requiring sleep and rest for the long shifts that I'm going to be working. That is why I have not been live the last 5 days. It's been a relatively busy week of trying to get prepped for this event. So, but we're back in it. We're back to it today. I'm just going to be a quick singular flight. We're not doing a round trip. We're not returning to Chicago or anything like that. We're just going to be flying from Chicago to Newark. We're going to set the aircraft down in Newark, and then we're going to call it a day. As even though I got to be at work at 8 o'clock tonight, it is also today, and today is also my fiance and I's 9-year anniversary. So I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with her before I head to bed. I'm only streaming right now because she's kind of in and out of sleep behind me right now, so I'm just kind of taking advantage of that time. So without further ado, guys, it's going to be a slower stream. I'm expecting that it's going to be a very, very slow stream today. Probably not a lot of people going to be here today. But I at least wanted to get something onto the channel, so that way there is something floating around the algorithm over the next couple of weeks, because like I said, streams are going to be scarce over the next couple of weeks. So do appreciate you guys being here. Aurora Forza, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Freddie as well, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Mastro, my friend. So I did this exact flight last night in the 900ER. Airport is still messed up. Don't come back to ORD. Right. Well, luckily we're in Microsoft 2020 today. First stream back in 2020 in a couple of weeks, or since the release of 2024. And as you guys can see, since I've gotten the computer upgraded and gotten the new processor in and the RAM and power supply and all that stuff upgraded, we're running on the ground in Chicago O'Hare at like 100 frames a second right now. So performance is incredibly improved on 2020 for me. So hope you're feeling better. Getting there, Mastro. I'm still like slowly but surely recovering from that upper respiratory infection that I had, but we're getting there. Happy blessed anniversary, bro. Appreciate that, Freddie. Thank you. I was in 2020. Gotcha. FSDT update was compact. The airport layout still scuffed us. Gotcha. Hopefully it works for me. I had no idea about that, so we'll see. But yes, guys, we are back in 2020 for today's flight. Been really enjoying being back in 2020, man. The sim is running incredibly well for me, so hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that. Been doing a couple flights here and there, and it's been nice, man. It's been nice being back in the sim. It's running well. There's no glitches, no crashes, nothing like that. I've been looking forward to it. 27 left is Gulf 3, Gulf 2. So I'm kind of curious as to what you're saying, Master. I kind of want to take a look. So I mean, the airport looks fine to me. I don't see any like incursions on the taxiways or anything like that. I think the layout just needs to be updated. I think they need to get a more modernized layout of the airport. So without further ado, guys, like I said, it's gonna be a slower stream. Not a lot of people today, as it is early in the morning. I usually do not stream at this time, and I know Captain Canada right now is live in the 777 freighter. I unfortunately, although I am on the press release team for PMDG, and was accepted to be on their press release team, I unfortunately did not receive an early access copy to the 777 freighter, so I will have to wait until Friday to purchase the aircraft. They only gave it out to a few select people, so unfortunately I was not selected as one of those people. So airport's under reconstruction for so long, charts change every 3 months. I got you, Mastro. Well, I know this airport relatively well, so I know where I'm going to go, where I'm going to be taking off, and all that kind of good stuff. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go and hop inside the cockpit and get things set and ready to go. If I do sound like I'm being a little quiet, please let me know to turn the mic up, and I will do that. But like I said, my fiance's kind of in and out of sleep right now behind me. So without further ado, let's go and hop inside the cockpit, get things set and ready to go, and we're going to head over to Newark, one of my favorite airports to fly into, and we're just going to have a chill, relaxed stream, get something in the algorithm for the channel, and we're going to go from there. So let's go and hop inside the cockpit, guys. As you guys can see, I've got the aircraft slightly powered up. We're just on ground power right now. Got the air conditioning going into the airplane, all that kind of good stuff. Dom, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Alrighty, first things first, guys. We're gonna go and hop upstairs. Excuse me. Gosh, I bit my tongue while I was trying to say that. I'm gonna go and get some music started in the background as well for you guys. Just get some chillax music going on. Nice little background music going. All right, We're going to head upstairs. Let's go and head up all the way to the top first. Get our IRSs over to the nav position. Yaw damper can stay off. Fuel pumps can stay off right now as we need to fuel up the aircraft. Cabin utility and IFE passenger seats can come online as well. Window heat is already on. Let's go ahead and get seatbelt sign can stay off right now as we are not fueled. Probe heat can stay off. Hydraulics can stay as is. Let's get our isolation valve over to the auto position, and that is looking good there. Nav light's already on. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. ATC New Chicago phrases. I don't know what your scenery is, so just turn right on Gulf and make it 27 left somehow, or I'll see your. Yeah, I gotcha. Nice. I'm good, but good. I'm good. Could be better with very hectic morning. I could imagine, Dom. Trust me, believe me, I'm in the same boat as you. Work was incredibly busy last night. Worked an 11-hour shift, and that's going to be my life for the next 14 days. So, alrighty. Let's go and hop downstairs to the FMC, ladies and gentlemen, over to the pause in it page. We're on the ground in O'Hare International Airport, Chicago, ORD. Let's go and throw our IRS position in there. Head over to our route, throw ORD in there, and let's go. Is my sim brief not set up here? Very, very weird. Interesting. General. Back. Other systems. Where in the world do I put my sim brief information into here? I do not remember. It's been so long since I've flown this airplane. Where in the world is my sim brief information go? I do not remember. Love flying ORD, but my god, it's rough. Yeah, after flying the MAX 9 home, I can't wait to MAX 9 release. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. It is very much so going to be cool. Driving to school till I had to go up a hill and it snowed more last night, and underneath there was black ice, and basically my car was stuck for almost 2 hours till I managed to get out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dom. I am sorry to hear that. ACARS. Ah. Okay, set. Boom. Done. Lovely. Now let's go ahead and head downstairs. Let's do a flight plan request here, guys. Metric, am I? Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I don't know why my panel states are not saving in this aircraft. Panel style, general, US system. Okay, set. I know I set some other stuff up as well. Okay, lovely. Route uplink is ready, so let's go and load this up. What's up, Ethan? Hope you're doing well, man. All right, O'Hare to Newark. We're gonna go and activate and execute that. Go make sure that's all went in there. Yes, it has. Lovely. Alrighty, today we are United Flight 593, service over to Newark. We're gonna be departing today. Let me go and check my charts really quickly. I haven't uploaded my charts just yet. Happened after the update, I reset it all. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. All right, we are going to be departing off the O'Hare 8 departure, and the winds today out of so they're departing 22 left and 27 left from what I understand. Interesting. Just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go and double check something really quickly. Yeah, they had an aircraft depart off of 27 left recently, so we're going to go ahead and plan for that. Skills, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you stopping and welcome. Like I said, guys, today's going to be a much chiller stream, much slower stream. Probably not going to be a lot of people in chat today, so as to be expected with the 777F being streamed by a couple of guys. So we're going to be departing off of 27 left, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and grab that and throw that in there. Let's go and execute that. Head over to our departures out of O'Hare. We're going to be departing runway 27 left. It's going to be on the O'Hare 8 departure, which is a vectored out departure. So we're just going to vector ourselves over to our first waypoint. Go and execute that. Head over to the route page. It's direct to Duffy. Make sure the rest of our waypoints are in there, which they are. Lovely. And then from there, we are going to hop onto our arrival into Newark. Let me go and see what the weather's doing in Newark. says they're arriving runway 29. I doubt that is the case. Because they're departing 22 right. Stadium visual runway 29 approach in use. Interesting. I have never done the stadium visual. Huh. Stadium visual runway 29. Interesting. I have never done this before. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Plus to clean the car that was submerged under snow beforehand, which like I swear if this Owl's kid loves snow, he don't know the real struggle until he experiences it. True. Herb, you making slam with work? Oh, you've been doing well, man. Yeah, Skills. I am mandated 11 to 12 hour shifts for the next 15 days. So it's gonna be fun, man. About to run this shit back in 321. Nice. Flying anywhere else? No, Huey, this is going to be the only flight today. Just one flight today. It's my anniversary, so when my girl wakes up, I kind of want to spend a little bit of time with her before I have to go to bed, because I have to be back at work 3 hours early tomorrow, which is why I'm streaming early morning and not in the afternoon like I usually do. So, all right. Well, Stadium Visual Runway 29. I wonder what RNAV arrival that is. That's the RNAV Yankee runway 29, if I'm not mistaken. I love all the random errors I get in 2020 now since 2024 launch, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and load up the RNAV Yankee to runway 29. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Or is it the RNAV Zulu? No, it's not the RNAV Zulu. Okay. Almost positive it's the RNAV Yankee. So RNAV Yankee runway 29, that's going to be on the Williamsport 3 arrival. Just FQM3 from the SLT transition. We're going to execute that. Head over to our route or legs page to make sure we don't have any discontinuities in the flight plan, which I do not believe we do with the exception of the vector legs. I'm gonna head over to upstairs to the MCDU here. Oh, I'm sorry, to the MD or ND. Goodness gracious, I cannot speak today. Head over to the plan mode and let's go ahead and step through this flight plan really quickly because I want to make sure this arrival looks good. So from Teterboro VOR, yeah. So we're gonna be flying the stadium visual. So this actually does not look correct to me. So from Teterboro, it needs to be direct to Gimme, then Jimlo. I'm sorry, Gimme, then Hylock. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and delete this out of here. It's gonna be at Hylock. Teterboro, Hylock. Put that at /2000. And then Slimmer. I'm just kind of manually building this approach really quickly. Then we're going to check it out from there. Then it's going to be Copco. Copco, and then a Chummer. Okay, sweet. We're gonna fly that visually though, so I want to go ahead and put runway 29 there, execute that, and then that looks good to me. Okay, sweet. So that is the visual approach that we're going to be flying there today. And we're going to go ahead and vector ourselves in from there. Done over 90-hour work week, so I feel, yeah, man, it's going to be a long one, trust and believe. So unfortunately, streams are going to be relatively scarce over the next couple of weeks, but hopefully you guys are understanding of that. I've already lost some people on the channel based off of not streaming the last few days, so it's been interesting. All right, guys, let's go ahead and head over to performance and payload. Let's go and get this aircraft loaded up. Weight and balance. Sweet. So, passengers today, we are going to have 132 passengers on board today. Go and put that in there. Lovely. And it wants a zero fuel weight of 130.8. So our current is 125.1. Let me just open up the calculator because I do not feel like doing math right now. 130.8 minus 125.1. So 5.7 divided by 2. 28.50 on each side of the cargo. So 2850. 2850. There's 130.8. Lovely. And fuel today, we need 14,000 pounds of fuel on board today. So we need total 14,000 with a taxi out fuel of 500, and our planned trip fuel today is going to be 7697. Just under 7,700 pounds of fuel for our trip today. Lovely. That is all set there. Let's go and set the payload and set the fuel. Understandable. Take all the time needed. Appreciate that, Morrison. Thank you. Thank you. Good dog. Don't worry about it. Take your time. I appreciate your skills. Lightspeed, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, aircraft is all loaded up through the EFB, so we can go and call up GSX, and let's go ahead and request boarding. Get the aircraft all boarded up. We can go and get the left half fuel pump online and start the APU up. Lovely. We'll let the aircraft board up, and then we will get on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Where in the world are we parking when we get in there? Alpha 29 is going to be our... Already almost 10:30 and I got Mike's Hard Lemonade. Man, I wish. I wish. If I did not have to work tonight, I would definitely be partaking. I can promise you that. Actually, I don't think we're going to go to Alpha 29. I think we're going to go to the C gates. Yeah, I like Terminal C a lot in Newark. Yeah, we'll take that. It's right off of runway 29 as well to be a short taxi. Hey, my sim loaded up offline. Uh-oh. That's not good. Do appreciate you guys all being here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button for me today. Like I said, it's going to be a much slower stream. Not a lot of people here today, so a little out of the norm for us, but what can you do? All right, APU's online. We're going to grab the APU gens. APU bleed can come on, get the packs online, get some air conditioning into the airplane. Get the packs start online. And then we can head over to the system page. Go back. Not system page, ground support. We can go ahead and disconnect the GPU and the air conditioning system here. Set that. Lovely. Chalks can stay online for right now. Aircraft's going to be boarded up, and then we will get on our way, guys. RFB, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping and welcome, welcome. So glad 24 releasing fucks up 2020. I haven't had issues with 2020 since 2024 released. I've heard some people having issues. That's astonished me because I have had zero issues. 2020 is running the best it has ever ran on my computer since I upgraded it. Yeah, good to be back in 2020. The sim's feeling good, skills. This is still very much so my full-time simulator. When I'm just offline flying, I usually fly on 2020. I do apologize, guys, if I seem a little bit on the less elaborate side tonight or today. I am exhausted. Work absolutely kicked my ass last night. So, just gonna do the one flight, and we're gonna call it once we get into Newark. Yeah, that's interesting, Mastro. I've heard a couple people having those issues. I'm not sure why that would be. I think 2020 stops getting supported in 2028. Am I right? I have no idea, Lightspeed, to be honest with you. Sim briefing the sim is so dope, though. Yeah, yeah. I'm old school, old school though. I usually just have a browser up with my sim brief flight plan on it. It's cool to have it in the sim though, I will say that. I just don't have it clipped here, I don't think. Sim brief dispatch. Oh, duh, it's right here. Sweet. Oh, I gotta sign in. Bruh, I thought I already did this stuff. Granted, it's been a while since I've flown 2020, so... They said 10 years? Ah, gotcha. Does not surprise me. Really have the sim open until I make definitive choice? Yeah. Alright, count is linked. Lovely. You guys can see our flight plan here. This is cool, man. I've never actually really taken a look into this. This is actually really, really nice to have in the sim. Oh, you can import your route too. That's crazy. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting why it didn't work for you, Mastro. Very, very interesting why it didn't work for you. Said I was signing, then didn't work till now. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the last flight that I flew in 2020 was a few days ago. I haven't been on the sim since the start of my work week. I actually hopped back into the PMDG 737-700. I did San Diego to Vegas, just a quick hop. And man, I'll tell you, dude, I have missed flying the NG 737 I have. Flying the 700 was a lot of fun. I greased it into Vegas and on the one left approach. It's a lot of fun, man, but been wanting to fly the Max, so it's actually a real-world flight that's taking place right now. The aircraft is actually actively taxiing to the runway. Same aircraft. It's a 737 MAX 8, same call sign. Yeah, that's definitely... I'd agree with that, Master. Those tools that they're putting into the sim are very, very, very beneficial to GA flying. Commercial flying, argumentatively, but for GA flying, 100%. It's been so long flying to 321 back in 739. Last night was so quiet. Yeah. I definitely think PMDG can do a lot better with their sounds on the aircraft. I loved the Zebo sounds when I was on X-Plane. Currently doing a flight from VABB to OMDB. Nice. Hope you're doing well, Het. Appreciate you stopping and welcome. Man, I am so sore, dude. Excuse me, man. That was a first 12-hour shift I've worked in a long time because the overtime for outside units just has not been there. So I have not worked a long shift in a while. A lot of calls last night too. I almost pepper sprayed a guy last night and pulled pepper spray out on me. He got trespassed for going around and trying to take tickets out of the slot machines. So he got trespassed, and when we were escorting him off the property, he pulled a bottle of pepper spray out of his pocket. Double agree, Zebo was nice, even though it was only there for the 340 and 300 till then he dropped it on 2020. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I loved the Zebo, man. The Zebo was incredible. For freeware, dude, insane. But hope everyone's doing well. Do appreciate you guys being here. Flight shouldn't be too long, guys. We're looking about an hour and 32 minutes in the air today. About an hour and 32 minutes, 2 hours block from gate to gate. So with the tailwind, that should help us. We'll see. And like I said, just the one flight today, as it is my anniversary today. So once I get off stream, I'm going to spend some time with the fiance before I gotta go to work. So, alrighty, guys. Well, boarding has completed, so we can go and call up GSX. I'm gonna go and pause up the music. We're going to go ahead and prep for pushback and departure. We do not de-icing. We do not need de-icing. I'm going to go ahead and turn the sim sounds up just a little bit more for you guys. Lovely. Fuel pumps can come online. Awesome. We're looking good here. Deal with the craziest shit. Well, that's what happens when you work for a casino in Las Vegas, dog. You're gonna it happens. Don't know why, but the hype for the A380 died so fast. I mean, I absolutely love that plane. Guess people don't like the long flight pass on that aircraft. Well, hey, you got to remember, 2024 released what, 2.5, 3 weeks later. So obviously the new sim is going to be a lot, you know, full of a lot more hype than the 380. I like the 380. I haven't flown it in a while. We're definitely gonna hop back into that aircraft soon. All right, let's go ahead and get squawking mode C. My birthday tomorrow. Well, happy belated birthday to you, Ethan. Hope you have a fantastic day. Oh, you know what? We haven't done any of this stuff here. All right, let's go ahead and throw this in here. Reserves really quickly. It's going to be 5.5. Cruise winds today are going to be 290 at 78. ISO deviation today is going to be +4. And then our N1 limit, let's go and do some performance calculation here. Let's go and head over to fleets. All right, let's go ahead and copy our FMC data here. Lovely. Flaps will be 5, air conditioning will be on, anti-ice will be off. Let's go and calculate that. Lovely. So it wants a D-rated takeoff to 83.3% on the takeoff rating there. Select a temperature of 53 degrees Celsius. So we're going to go ahead and select 53 degrees Celsius here. 83.2 takeoff, flaps 5. The CG weight there, 35, 36, and 47 on the V-speeds. Lovely. We're going to be facing north on the apron. Let's go and release the brakes. And let's get on out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Packs can come off, so we're going to get ready to start the engines. Beacon lights coming on, and let's do it. Want to do 380 stuff, still need to check it out. Proper world flight happened, 380 Sharklets, and then 2024. Yeah, it's been insane. And then the 777 freighter is coming out on Friday, right? So it's going to be interesting. Oh, chocks, duh. I always forget that in this aircraft. System page, back, ground support, chocks go away, set. There we go.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alrighty. And let's go ahead and start up number 2. So hyped for the 777 freighter. Yeah, me too. Looking forward to do some cargo ops, especially FedEx out of like Memphis, man. It's gonna be cool. Aircraft is getting started up, man. Look at how beautiful this sim is running right now, man. It's been a minute since my sim has ran like this. Real test is gonna be when we get in New York, New Jersey area. Thinking of a 777 video to record in anticipation since I worked again the day it drops. Was hoping it would come out. Yeah. Yeah, that Master, that's one of my plans with the 777 freighter is once this exhausting event and overtime shit that I'm doing this month, once that completes, I am planning on doing a long haul in the 777 freighter, probably Anchorage to Memphis or something like that, maybe. We'll see, or we might do something transatlantic, maybe. We're going to be cruising at 35,000 feet today, so we're going to go ahead and get that set here. Let's go ahead and set the brakes. All right. Lovely, lovely. So we got a good start on number 2. Let's go ahead and turn number 1. Probably do Anchorage, Osaka, Haneda, Seoul. Nice. Yeah, that'd be a fun one. How was your Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was good, Ethan. I appreciate you asking. Just spent some time with family and friends. Had some good food. You know, the usual. All right, just letting the engine motor, once that completes, gets to 25% N2, we will introduce fuel. Get the left engine started up.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alrighty, waiting for that 25% to show up there. Let's go and introduce fuel. Lovely. Going to tune us over to O'Hare CTAF as well, 20.75. This is part of Atlanta 330. Nice. Very, very nice. We got O'Hare's CTAF set there, and then Unicom set in the standby. Lovely. I love what they did with the flap sounds in this airplane, man. They made the flap sounds a little bit louder, and it sounds fantastic. We'll get a wing view for you guys when we set the flaps for departure. Lovely. Alrighty. Looks like the EGT is falling back. Start valve has closed. Lovely. Let's go and grab our engine gens. APU bleed can come off. Head upstairs. The yaw damper's coming on. Grab our probe heat. Get our hydraulics going. Get our packs back online. APU can get shut off. Engine switches over to the continuous position. Taxi light can come on. And let's go and set these flaps where you guys get the beautiful flap sounds, man. Love that they turned this volume up, dude. What's up, good man? Hope you're doing well. Do I need to do something with GSX after updating iFly? Couldn't get it to work with iFly 1.0. Just make sure to check GSX to see if there's an update with the FS Stream team as well. Lovely. Alrighty. Looking good. Auto throttle can get armed up. Grab VNAV and LNAV. I can't do LNAV yet. We're not in intercept heading. We'll just proceed direct once we go airborne. And let's go ahead and taxi out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be taxiing to 27 left today via via Golf Tango Tango. We'll take off from Tango Tango. All right, brakes are released. Let's do it. At its latest version, don't know why I want to do LAX Honolulu, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure. GSX is working fine with me on version 1. I'd maybe do a fresh install of GSX, maybe. Make sure you have a GSX profile installed with the aircraft as well. I agree, Morzan. I agree. And O'Hare Traffic United 593. We're going to be taxiing 27 left coming out of the north port of Terminal C. We're going to be taxiing via Golf Tango Tango. Welcome back, V-Seth. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate you stopping and welcome. Excited with the new 777 freighter plan, first fly Frankfurt Toronto. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. Be another cool aircraft to add to the cargo hangar, man. I'm gonna keep our heading set to northbound. So once we depart, we'll turn north, and then we'll proceed direct to our initial waypoint, which is Duffy. Alrighty. Seem to welcome wholesomeness here. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, man. Air Traffic United 593 going to be lining up and departing runway 27 left from Tango Tango on the O'Hare 8 Departure to the east. O'Hare. Alrighty, guys. Lights are coming on. Gig, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Just wish we could have it in 2024. What, the 777? Yeah. Sooner than later. Alright, guys, control cam's coming on. We got the toga, spam them. Let's go ahead and do it. Throttle's 40. Alright, stable. And toga. Alright, yeah, it's not working with my throttles right now. Why? Hey, there we go. Sorry, my throttles are bugged out a little bit here. Alright. Throttles getting set, nose forward on the stick. Ooh, major crosswind, holy. V1 and rotate. Pause the rate of climb, gears coming up. Very lightly loaded today. Alright, we'll go heading select, we'll turn northbound. Absolute rocket ship out of here, man. Holy. Finally, a max that works. Yeah, don't even fucking remind me about the max in 2024. Pitchy, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Showtime, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Alright, let's go and level out on this northbound heading here. Start climbing out, start retracting some flaps here. Alright, then I'm going to go and head down here, legs. And we're going to go direct to Duffy and execute that. Go LNAV. We'll start that turn. Alright, flaps can come up. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Miami to Atlanta, that's a fun one.
Chicago, high traffic, United 5, 50 west, stop this time.
Alright, lovely. We're flying, guys. Did I turn our packs back on? Yes, I did. Sweet. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and throw the autopilot on. Control cam's coming off, and we're going to go ahead and climb on out of here and then enjoy the departure out of Chicago, man. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Good control. Appreciate that, Morzan. Thank you. I'm going to wait for the 777 freighter. I've made 24 my main sim. Nice. Nice, yeah. To each their own, man. Everybody has their wants and needs. Do you like AC/DC songs? No, I don't listen to rock. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? I forgot to launch Rex Atmosphere. I forgot to launch that. We're going to get that set ready to go as well. Beauty, man. All right. Sweet. Got everything set to my preset there. Lovely. Like as a Kodak Black kind of guy. Well, I wouldn't say that. That's too funny. Alrighty, we are through 10,000. Lights can come off. And we are flying, guys. Lovely. Departing out of Chicago here. Like listens to Skrilla and T Grizzly. He's like, he's street like that for real. Fair. Touche. Beautiful departure here. Downtown Chicago right there. Love to see it. Glad you're sounding better, bud. Appreciate you, Lotto. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, man, we're feeling better. Still got a slight cough. Got some gunk coming out of my lungs with a couple of coughs here and there, but doing much, much better, man. I'm just tired, man. I had a very, very long night at work. And unfortunately, this is going to be my norm until the 19th. My next day off is on the 19th. Bought Atmos with a sim marker card you gave me a few months back. Still one of my favorite purchases for the sim. Yeah, man. Man, it just makes it look super, super good, dude. And in my personal opinion, 2020 is currently aesthetically better than 2024, with the exception of the night lighting of 2024, not including the airport lighting. The airport lighting in 2024 is atrocious, but the city lighting, like from altitude, is gorgeous in 2024. What's up, Don? Hope you're doing well. So we're climbing out of O'Hare here, guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button for me today. Again, it's going to be a slower stream. Not expecting a lot of people here. Not expecting a ton of views or a ton of likes. So we're just going to chill, man. I'm not gonna set a goal today, man. We're just going to chill, get something popping in the algorithm for me, so that way I don't go MIA on YouTube from my work schedule, dude. Don't know when my next stream is going to be, if I'm being brutally honest with you guys after today. But I'll keep you guys updated through the Discord. So if you are not a part of my Discord, exclamation point Discord in chat, please. I would highly, highly, highly recommend joining that Discord, because that is where I post 99% of my announcements. That's simply because I always forget to post it on the community tab of YouTube. But make sure you join the Discord, guys. Doing good here, Mike. Just dropped the wife off at the airport. How's everything been going? Yeah, it's been going, Don. You know, just another day, another dollar. You know, I'm working mandated overtime right now for my job, and I got a text from my sergeant yesterday requiring all units from Graveyard to report to the casino 3 hours prior to shift early. So I'm working 11-hour shifts daily until the 19th. No days off until the 19th because of the event that my casino is sponsoring, or that the casino I work for is sponsoring, not my casino. Rodeo's in town, dude. Rodeo's in town. All the cowboys are here now. Gig, respectfully, dude, I am 28 years old. I'm not going to be partaking in that, but appreciate it. Good relaxed stream of the individuals here. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Speaking of, let's go ahead and turn the volume down as we're climbing out here, and we'll get some music started back up for y'all, as we are en route to Newark, New Jersey. Agree with what you said. The night lights look great. When Owls was flying in DC a while back on 2024, those night lights on the river are amazing. Yeah, they just need to fix the airport lighting, man. The airport lighting is atrocious. Ooh, that was a long time out, Lotto. I'm cool with it. Whatever. Captain Floater, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. When was his account created? Go to channel. His account was created June 3rd of 2024. All right. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. Just purchased a Blackbird Control 737 throttle for the Bravo. Nice. I still have yet to pick up my Bravo throttle quadrant. It's something I really, really want to get, but I move in less than 2 months, so money needs to be saved. It's Motion Man? Oh, is it really? Oh my freaking gosh. Motion Man, dude. What are you doing, bro? You know better than that, bro. Bet you're excited for all the cowboy bar fights. Totally. It's gonna be, yeah. To be fair with you guys, the job that I do, I enjoy being proactive. I do not like being bored at work. So when calls come out, I'm usually, you know, one of the first or second guys on scene. But it gets exhausting after a while, I'll tell you. Swipe the card now and let the future you worry about it. Exactly, right? How we looking? We're well past standard. Climbing through 25,000 feet. Got a 71 knot quartering tailwind here. Look at that. That does not look gorgeous there, guys. It says 2024 looks better. Come on now. I think the YouTube filters are blocking it out for me. Even on all messages, I can't see shit. What do you mean, Lightspeed? Got tired of motion, man, so I changed it. Okay, well, I'm fine with that, but let's not... You know better, bro. You know I don't do that Sigma Hawk 2 crap in my chat. So let's be semi-normal human beings today, shall we? Oh boy. You're all good, bro. So I'm just gonna call you Gig, because I'm not gonna say Giga Sigma all the frickin' time. No way. You're good, Skills. He's a regular here. He's been here for a while, so I just thought that was a new person just acting a fool, but Motion Man knows better. He'll be all right. Hey, be careful there, bruh. Mods are on that ass today. I'll tell you. What does Huz mean? Am I showing my age here, guys? What the fuck does Huz mean? I have none of that SLC to Minneapolis bullshit today. Nah. We're gonna go back to being semi-professional here. Still here in American Virtual as a pilot. Do you leave completely after stepping down as sub manager? No, I'm still there. I'm out of Miami now. I transferred to Miami, so I wanted to open up my my possibilities of flying with American Virtual out of Miami, especially with the long haul options now. I'd never been based out of Miami before, so I thought it'd be an interesting change, but I'm still flying. I only log about 1 or 2 flights a month though, with my streaming schedule and work schedule. It's just hard to do it, you know? So it means a ho. But yep, still there. Low-key kind of miss being the hub manager of LA though, I'll tell you. But I couldn't maintain the requirements of it anymore, man. I just did not have enough time for it, which it sucked because I did not want to step down, but for the betterment of the hub for LA, especially with Sean taking over, I think it was a necessary change, unfortunately. You know, it was necessary, unfortunate, but necessary, you know. High stepper now. Yeah, I like being based out of Miami, man. Sergey is a very, very, very good hub manager, so. Older than you, but I hear Alice saying it all the time. Well, let's go to Urban Dictionary, shall we? Let's figure out what this means. Huz. Yeah. Means hose. Nice. Weather has been weird a few days ago. It showed just cloudy yesterday. Got hit with snow. Then overnight got more than my weather app on my PC was showing. A temp was 24. Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, I know they still wanted me to record a 320 check ride tutorial like I did for the 7.3 back in the day, but I just have not had the time to do it since I've been focusing like on YouTube and stuff. Lotto said I was right. Wow, I'm cool. He said, I know what the young kids say. It's too funny. Alrighty. Well, even though this is a relatively chill stream today, I will let you guys know that I cannot say much, let alone say a lot at all. However, I will say that I have received some insider information from Bluebird Simulations, but unfortunately I am not able to talk about it publicly. So your boy is officially under NDA, but again, I have received some insider information from the good old Bluebird Simulations. If you guys are not familiar with who Bluebird is, they are the development company who is currently actively developing the 757 for the simulator. So, unfortunately, that is about as all I can talk about it. That's all I can talk about. But, again, received some insider information from Bluebird Simulations. I'll let you guys put two and two together. But again, I cannot talk about it publicly. So, very excited for that, I will say. Generally don't get or understand these new words people use now. I don't even pay attention, to be honest with you, Forza. Anything from PMDG? Nope. Nope. Skills. They only gave the 777 freighter early access to a few specific people, even though I was added to their press release team. But it only went out to a handful of streamers. And unfortunately, Owls and I were not selected. So I will have to purchase the aircraft on Friday when it releases like everyone else. 100% got ownership of the company. It's now Blue Mike Simulations. Yeah, imagine. Right. All right, guys, we are leveled at 35,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and take us direct to Kehoe. Straighten up that line just a little bit so we're not going back and forth with the turns and stuff. What is Huz? It means hoe. Noah, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. How am I doing? I'm exhausted. I'm working a casino I'm working for is hosting or sponsoring a major event here in Las Vegas, so which requires a ton of security presence. So I have been mandated to work through my days off over the next 2 weeks, and also have to report to work 3 hours early. So I'll be working 11-hour shifts for the next 14 days. iFly hasn't been updated to 24, right? No, it has not. Not yet, Noah. All right, I used to get a lot of those back in the day. Nice. Can't say the same. Days off and 3 hours early is evil. You better be getting time and a half. Oh yeah. Oh, if I was not getting overtime pay for this, I would not be working it. I can promise you that. I can promise you that, my friend. Just wake and forgot you changed it up. What's good? What's going on, Dewan? I have to, unfortunately, with how work is going right now, Dewan. I have to stream early morning for the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. What can you do? Alice, my man, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. There ain't enough dawn to go around. That's what I used to tell her. Right, exactly, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm just updating something in my Discord really quickly. Give me just 1 second. Almost done here. Do apologize. Grandson always calls me the Rizzler after he heard how many ladies got in the 90s. It's hilarious. Nice. Nice. Man, I have not updated. I have not updated my computer setup in my Discord in a long time. I am just now realizing that. Interesting. Was he at school today, or are you still sick and home? A lot of sickness going around lately. I'm sure we'll get another virus in January. We'll see. I know there's a some sort of respiratory infection going around right now. I have some buddies that are pretty sick right now as well. I don't think it's going to be anything near what we had back in 2020 though. Maybe I got sick probably from when I was shivering during my pre-flight last weekend. That would do it. That would do it. Alrighty guys, I am all set updating my Discord. Just completely forgot that I needed to update my my setups thing in my Discord. Forgot to do that. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we're making good time here. Should be on the ground here in about 45 minutes, give or take. I want to make sure that the weather in Newark has not changed. Yes, they are still landing runway 29, so we are still going to expect the stadium visual. I think is what they're doing. I could be wrong, though. I wonder. Hold on. I might take us down to like 31,000 feet. I think the jet streams at 31,000 feet are a little stronger. They're about the same where we're at. Do you have any issues with installing the Phoenix? I saw one YouTuber I watched say sometimes the Windows Defender will block the Phoenix from installing. Yeah, you just have to turn the antivirus off and allow Phoenix to actually install. Yeah. It is what it is, Morzen. You know? What can you do? What can you do? KJ, what's up, buddy? Hope you're well. So I kind of want to brief myself on the stadium visual. I have never flown the stadium visual into Newark. So when cleared for the stadium visual approach, proceed direct to Teterboro Airport, VOR, and cross it at 3000. Proceed on 220-degree heading to west end of Meadowland Sports Complex, Gimme. So waypoint Gimme. Cross Gimme at or above 2500. Turn left at the west end of Meadowland Sports Complex on heading 190. Continue along left side of river to Laurel Hill Park, Hillock. Also Hillock between 2000 and 1500. Continue along left side of river heading 190 to Lincoln Park. Cross Slimmer between 2000 and 1500. Continue southwest along the east side heading 220 to the east side of Railway Bridge at Copco at or above 700. Then turn right heading 288 to cross the west side of Railway Bridge at 500. Plan to be on final landing configuration by Lincoln Park. So we need to be at full landing configuration by Slimmer. That should be relatively simple. This will be a cool one. Never flown it, so no judgment if I botch this, but we'll see. We shall see. Guys, you want to see something super cool? Don't judge me. I know I'm 28 years old, but I have never been an artist, right? But I was scrolling TikTok the other day, and I came across a guy that had his phone pointing towards a desk at a book, and the top of the book said video game cars. Now, one thing that I failed to see was underneath it said coloring book. Now, as many of you guys know, I love cars, all right, especially imports. Used to drive a WRX, obviously. Dream car is a R33 Skyline, right? And growing up, I absolutely loved street racing games, like the Midnight Clubs, the Need for Speeds, the Burnouts, so on and so forth. Twisted Metal, you know, and a lot of you guys that are in chat that are younger probably might not know what those games are, but I saw this freaking coloring book, and they have some of the most iconic video game cars to date in this book to color and be artistic with. So I got to thinking, and I was like, I literally don't have anything to fucking quote-unquote color with. So I went ahead and bought the book. It was $10 on Amazon, right? Need for Speed Rivals on top. Yeah, Rivals was a good one. But I went ahead and bought the book, all right? And I bought myself, at first, I bought myself some quote-unquote, for what Amazon fucking advertised was professional grade markers. And the first one I did was Razor. The first one on the page is Razor's Mustang from Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, to give you guys some context of what Razor's Mustang is from Need for Speed Most Wanted. Hold on, that's not what I wanted here. So if any of you guys are familiar with Razor's Mustang and Need for Speed Most Wanted, bro, this is one of the most iconic cars from the Need for Speed era, right? Yeah, Forza, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The antivirus stuff for specific things like Phoenix and vPilot and stuff like that, those are programs you can trust. Probably was one of my all-time favorites, cruising down the canyons with some fun shit back then, yeah. But this is Razor's Mustang, right? And that's one of the first cars in the book. Now, the markers that I bought were incredibly wet. Now, children in the chat, please keep your mind out of the freaking gutter, okay? But they were super wet, right? And they made the page incredibly crinkly after I finished, and it was incredibly difficult to actually color within the lines on this. So I did my best, right? So you guys have the car up on the screen, and you guys can see here, I did it here, right? Isn't that fucking dope, dude? That's crazy, ain't it? Right? So it looks all right. You know, it's not the best. It's not the best I've ever done, right? But it did the job, you know? So the next car in the book, for those of you that have been around Need for Speed since the dawn of time, the next one was Eddie's Nissan Skyline R34. Which was this car here. So if you guys have ever seen this car around and in the newer Need for Speeds, I'm going to learn you something real quick. This was Eddie's Skyline from Need for Speed Underground, which was one of the like most popular. Hold on. Which was one of the most popular cars in a Need for Speed, which you see around in Need for Speed games now, right? This really isn't the best of photos. Let me find a better one. Hold on. Get a close-up? Yeah, give me a second. I'll show you. So here's a little bit of a better picture from the original game. Where the hell did the picture go? Are you kidding me? Bruh, why am I having such a hard time finding a picture of this? Hold on. Whatever. I'll show you guys one of the updated photos. So, this is in a newer Need for Speed, obviously, but this is a very similar build to the car. That's Eddie's Nissan Skyline R34 from the original Need for Speed Underground. So that's the next. So after I finished the Mustang, I determined that as the markers are okay, so I'm going to keep them. But I decided that I was like, I'm going to try colored pencils better. I'm going to buy some professional colored pencils to see if I can't do a better job with the drawing or with the coloring and stuff like that. So I went ahead and did this yesterday, right? Check that out. Doesn't that look dope, dude? Isn't that crazy? That looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? The orange, I need to go in and reshade the orange a little bit, make it darker so it kind of replicates the car a little bit more. But I love this thing, dude. I was like, you know, obviously I'm fucking 28 years old, and I haven't fucking done a coloring book since I was a kid, but I had to do this. This has brought me back to my childhood and actually like kind of coloring in the cars itself. So as you guys know, the most iconic street racing car, in my humble opinion, the most iconic street racing car ever to be made in a racing game was the Need for Speed Most Wanted M3 GTR. Okay, this is the most iconic vehicle in a street racing game to date. To date, you will not argue with me on this. You will not change my mind. This is the most iconic street racing car ever to be made for a game, ever, right? So the next one in the page, which I obviously have not done yet, is the fucking M3. That's crazy, ain't it, bro? It's like I saw this book and I was like, bro, I've got to have it. I got to have it. And then for some of you Need for Speed Most Wanted nutheads, right, like me, Need for Speed Most Wanted is probably my all-time favorite street racing game ever to be made. That ain't no Nismo. Doesn't have to be a Nismo, right? I'm a Nissan head. I love the fucking GTRs and the Nismos and stuff like that. But this M3 GTR is what birthed my love for street racing cars and import tuners and stuff like that. Now, granted, BMW is a German-made vehicle, right? And it's not necessarily a tuner because it's got a V8 engine, right? However, this is the car that birthed my love for import vehicles. So, if any of you guys in here are Need for Speed, like Need for Speed Most Wanted addicts like I am, and I cannot wait for that game to be remastered, it will 100% be streamed on my channel. This is another vehicle that is one of the first vehicles you race against on the blacklist for Need for Speed Most Wanted, right? This is Taz's IS300, Lexus IS300, right? Let me see if I can't find a better photo. So you can see here, this is Taz, right? No, I don't want to do that. Open image in new tab. There we go. So that's Taz, right? And his IS300. It's a little bit difficult to see because these photos are just not big enough to see. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Played the games never as a car. No, I gotcha. Mitsubishi Warlord, if I'm being honest. Favorites for me in Forza. Nice. So, they have this car in the fucking book. That's insane to me, bro. That is insane to me. Like, I saw this. This is actually the video that I watched on this book the first time I saw it was Taz's IS300. And I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Right? And I'm going to keep talking about this because man. So another one that they have in here. They have almost all of them, dude. They have some Pro Street cars in here as well. But another one that they have in here. They also have some carbon vehicles as well. Let me find it. Hold on. I got to find it. Hold on. There we go. Let me go ahead and close this up. Stick with me here. In my opinion, this is another incredibly iconic car from Need for Speed Most Wanted, right? From the blacklist. And that was Earl's Evo. Homie, this car, I loved. I loved the look of this car. Bruh. It's in the fucking book. Look at that. It's in the book. Isn't that fucking insane, dude? Yeah, dude. I am, like my childhood has just been the nostalgia that this book has given me. You see right on the back here, right? It's insane. And this is what the front of the book looked like, right? Obviously, this car is green because this is the green Nissan 350Z from Need for Speed Underground. But it's incredible, right? Now, along with this book, they also, stick with me here, the creator of this book has also created a legendary movie car coloring book, i.e. Fast and the Furious cars like Brian's Eclipse, Brian's Supra, the Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. In a fucking coloring book, bro. I'm getting it. Once I finish this book, I'm getting the movie book. Because I know if I buy the movie book, I'm going to forget all about this. Absolutely insane, bro. I am so addicted to this book right now. I have done one drawing a night since I got it, and I got it 2 nights ago. So I'm probably not going to do one tonight because I don't really have enough time to do one because I need to go to bed. But, dude, I saw that book and I was like, give it to me right now. I need it in my life. Book needs more sales. That's awesome. from what I understand, that book is selling incredibly well. And that's all because of TikTok, right? So, like, for example, I'll go to Amazon real quick. I'll show you. So, like, look at this, dude. And this book is $12, bro. Look at that. Legendary Movie Cars Coloring Book. Homie. It is $12, right? And then he's got even more, right? Like, he's got insane trucks. You know, he's got, like, this is all, like, fucking slam trucks and stuff like that. And then you've got modified cars that you can go in and just get your artistic abilities, you know, to where you, like, just kind of mess with your... Bro, they got a JDM fucking book, bro. Like, I'm gonna get this one, too. This is insane, dude. Like, I know I'm 28 years old, right? And me buying a coloring book sounds childish, right? But, dude... Because what I plan on doing is, like, when I get a little bit better at shading and stuff like that, even though I can't draw, I can color the shit, but I can't draw to save my fucking life. I want to, like, create something like something I can put up on the wall with all of them, you know, something like that. Alrighty, guys. Well, we got about 28 minutes remaining in the flight, man. This is going to be a short stream, but it is what it is, you know. Our top of descent here. I need to actually look at this arrival here. I need to see if we need to be expect. So at Raki, we need to expect... Where does it say? Raki. We need to be at Raki. Expect to cross at 1313,000. Execute that, and then at Sweet, we need to be at 7,000. Andrew, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Not childish. I just last night spent a buttload of money on Kickstarter hoping for a Voltron role-playing game. Nice, Eric. Yeah. Yeah, it was $11 for this fucking book, Morzen. I was like, dude, I'm getting it. Like, then I spent like 30, 35 bucks on a set of professional colored pencils. Well, professional. They're better than Crayola, which I will say, but it came with like 130 colors, so I was like, cool. Alrighty, how are we looking on top of descent? About 108 miles till our top of descent here. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Newark schedule seems ass. It's odd seeing you online at 10:30. Andrew, this is temporary. Temporary. Once the event that my casino, or the casino that I work for, is sponsoring and hosting, I'll be going back to my normal stream schedule in the afternoon. Because believe me, I am exhausted. And then leaving work, I got stuck in traffic. It took me 40 minutes to get home, dude. I am exhausted. But I wanted to get it streaming because I haven't streamed in almost a week, so... Can't judge you for the coloring books. I'm here reliving my childhood, simulating airport operation flights in my simulator. True, true. Do you know if Rex AccuSeason would work if I put it in a Microsoft 2024? I'm just underwhelmed with the seasonal tree colors. the way they advertised it made it look much better. Max, I personally have not heard anything from Rex about it being compatible with 2024. Well, let me rephrase that. Rex states that their products like AccuSeason and Atmos are compatible in 2024. However, when I tried running Rex Atmos in 2024, the program crashed. So I'm not sure how accurate that is. So all you'd have to do is load up Rex AccuSeason, load into your 2024 community folder, link it to Rex AccuSeason if there's an option, and try running the program to see if it works. But as of right now, for me personally, Atmos would not run with 2024. So, and to be quite honest with you, I don't think it's necessary in 2024. The seasons makes a little sense, yeah, but not gonna lie, I sat in the cockpit of this aircraft looking at the top with all the buttons. Can't lie, for the life of me, figure out how to do it so the engine starts. Chase, I would just recommend watching some tutorials on YouTube, man, and follow it step by step. Just fly offline, don't be on VATSIM or anything like that, and just watch some YouTube tutorials on how to set up a 737, because the Max is the exact same as the NG. And just follow it step by step and do it a few times to get some repetition in there, and then you should. That's how I did it personally. What's the weather looking like in Jersey right now? Hoping for a beautiful arrival and approach. It says few clouds at 3,500, broken at 5,500, broken at 13,000. Altimeter's 29 or 58. Holy hell, it's low. Winds are 280 at 29, gusting 42. Well, I did not read that when I planned to do this visual approach. But, however, the real world ATIS is saying that the arrival runway is 29. So, I don't know if we'll be able to fly the visual with those winds. We might have to do some looking. We might just fly a different RNAV approach, like the RNAV Whiskey or something like that, maybe. Dash says light work, right? Exactly. Yeah, we're in the sim, man. It's been a minute since I've streamed. Fuck it, we'll do it. But 29 gusting 42. That's gonna be spicy, brother. Stadium visual runway 29 approach in use. All right, well, that is going to be interesting, my friend. PDX has an event tonight at 5, and it's a single field event. We are cooked. Going to be a fun one. Nice, Andrew. Yeah, that's gonna be exhausting. You gotta go into that arrival with some I'd win energy and grease it. Yeah, imagine. We'll see. I mean, we are in 2020, so we should be fine. Gonna have to look at YouTube videos. Another thing that frustrates me is when I hit the ground power switch, it goes to on and immediately goes back off. Shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why that would be happening. Almost a straight headwind. Yeah, but the gust is what concerns me, especially because it's such a short turn. It's very, very similar to the river visual from what I can see. I feel like that wind is gonna fuck that turn up, but we'll see. Just check flight radar too far. They definitely coming in on 29. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, Chase, I wish I could help you with that ground power issue. I have never seen or heard of that issue to begin with, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Well, guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button for me today. Would greatly appreciate that. It's going to be a very, very, very low viewed stream today. I can almost guarantee that. Everybody that's streaming the 777 freighter. To be expected, my friend. appreciate y'all being here nonetheless. I know it's been a minute, and I do apologize about that, but life has taken over and work has been kicking my fucking ass, man. Earn to subscribe for me. I appreciate that, Chase. Thank you, man. Even though I couldn't help you with the ground power issue, I do apologize. But thank you anyway for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. W's in the chat for you, my friend. Appreciate that, man. This is not usually my live time, though, Chase. We're kind of on a interim schedule for streams right now, and streams are going to be relatively scarce over the next 2 weeks, and that's just simply because I'm working a shit ton of hours over the next 2 weeks. So usually I go live at about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually my live time. We're usually live about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. But today we're just doing the one flight over to Newark, and we're going to call it there. But if you want to check out any of the previous streams, man, feel free to do so, and you can kind of get a gauge and understanding of how the channel is and how we do things, you know. After I land, I gotta... No apologies, we understand. I appreciate you, Dewan. Thank you. After I land, I gotta go and get some lunch. Yeah, I'm a little hungry, but probably not going to eat until I get to work tonight. It's almost like work's job is to make life harder and stupid. Trust me, guys, if I could, I would sit at home every day and do this for y'all full time. 5-6 days a week, I would. But not in that position just yet. That's a goal of mine. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all good, you know. But I would love to be a content creator full time. That would be a dream come true, to be honest with you. However, because if I did it full time, I'd have enough time to stream and then record and upload as well, because that's something I've wanted to do for a while, is record and upload videos for you guys to watch when I can't stream. So hopefully at some point in life I will be able to do that for y'all, but as of right now, live streaming is about as much as I can do. Stop by with a thumbs up. How's the improvement in Microsoft 2024 so far? Spawning Salmon, we are not in 2024, and I have not flown 2024 since we did the 747 stream about 5 days ago. But we'll see. I know the first sim update is coming in on the 9th, I think, something like that. I could be wrong, though. I'm not entirely sure. But I do appreciate just joining in, Salmon. Hope you're having a good day so far. Alrighty, guys, we're about 30 miles from our top of descent into Newark. We're going to be crossing Sweet at 7,000, so we're going to go ahead and set 7,000 as our bottom altitude here. Sweet, that is all set. Lovely. And then let's go ahead and get our init ref set. We're going to be landing flaps 30 at 140 knots. Minimums for the stadium visual runway 29. Weather minimums ceiling 3,500 feet, visibility 5. If I go over to the RNAV, I believe our decision height's going to be about 530. So go ahead and get that set. All right, that's set there. Lovely. And we're looking good. We'll start our descent here shortly, and we will get on our way. I'm getting auto ATC pings right now. Wants me to cross Hayde at flight level 190. So we'll go ahead and set that then. We will comply, which moves our top of descent up actually to 5 miles, so we need to start down now. Go and execute that. Just notice you have no videos in your channel on the Growing with these streams and shorts solo. I imagine you get to do it, get the time to just sit down and edit and gonna grow much even more. Yeah, Dewan, that's the goal, but unfortunately, just if I were to sit here, record, edit, upload, and stream, I would have no personal life. Because I've recorded and edited a few videos when I was making tutorials and stuff like that for American Virtual, and it takes hours. I have never been so OCD about something until I started editing and actually going through videos and editing clips and editing transitions, and oh gosh, it takes hours, bro, hours. So right now streaming is about all I can do. So hopefully soon I can start recording for you guys and uploading some full flight videos. One thing that I thought would be pretty cool was to do a passenger POV full flight. So like, you know, we load in at this view and this, that, the third, and that's literally the view you're going to get for the stream or for the video, is just a takeoff, cruise, and landing at this view like you're a passenger with, you know, some cabin announcements in the background and stuff like that, kind of make it feel like you're a real flight. But I have not figured out how to do that yet with the replay modes that we have, because the replay modes we have are a little buggy. So appreciate you though. Again, I appreciate you, Dewan. Thank you. 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades in. Gonna get some birria delivered. Nice. Nice, nice. We can't talk about food right now because I'm just gonna get hungry. And I cannot eat before I go to sleep, because I will not be able to go to sleep and I will wake up feeling like shite. Fun fact, in real life, you add 40 feet to minimums in the 737, so if you go around, you don't break minimums. I gotcha. Dashed, if I'm not mistaken, that's entirely dependent on the airline SOPs, though, because I know some airlines that do that and some that don't. But I could be wrong. I'm not a real pilot, so what do I know? Get some food, homie. I might snack on a little something before I hit the hay skills, but if I have a full meal before I go to bed, bro, I always wake up feeling like absolute garbage. Like, stomach-wise, my stomach is a disaster when I wake up after I eat a full meal before bed. So I tend not to eat before I go to sleep. Sorry to ask about work again. So is it like a specific event going on in the job to where you have to do OT, not trying to get your personal... Oh, no, you're good to one. Yeah, the casino that I work for sponsors and hosts the national finals of rodeo. So all the professional bull riders and horse riders and stuff like that come into town. We have country music artists that come and perform and stuff like that. So security presence is a major necessity during this time of year. And tonight is actually the first night of the event, so tonight's probably going to be an unbelievably busy night. So, yeah, Dash, just the one leg today, unfortunately. It's my anniversary today, and I can hear that my fiance's starting to wake up, so once we land in Newark, I'm going to go spend some time with her before I have to hit the hay. You can break decision height minimums, ILS, LPV, and the go-around, but not MDA minimums, localizer, ETC. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, CTAF for Newark is 18.3. I'm going to go and throw that in a standby here. Finally, some Microsoft action. Oh, yeah, Fernando. We're back in 2020. We'll probably be back in 2020 again on our next stream. Probably flying the freighter tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow. If I stream, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys up to date in the Discord. Again, !point Discord in the chat, guys, or you can find my Discord link in the description of the stream or on the homepage of my channel. Make sure you join the Discord, because that's where I post 99+% of my announcements, because I always forget to post them on the YouTube community page. So make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. I know a lot of people in here are a part of the Discord. Especially Dewan, man. Dewan is literally the first reaction I get on every announcement I make. He's always the first one to leave a heart on anything I post. So appreciate you, Gangy. That was cringy of me. I should probably never say Gangy again in my life. Best of luck to the smoothest of the events. We'll see how it goes, man. It was incredibly busy last year. We trespassed a ton of people. Took a bunch of people into custody. A couple of people got arrested. And I had a dude spit on me. So it is going to be, and we had a couple of cardiac arrests as well. We had a couple of people go into cardiac arrest as well. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Down south, we say gangy. Haha, gotcha. Every time I hear gangy, I just think of that clip from Kai Cenat when he was cuddling with that chick, and Duke was just clowning the fuck out of him, and he's like, Duke, what are you doing, man? You wilding right now, gangy. And Duke just lost his shit. That is one of the funniest clips from Kai Cenat, in my opinion. Is this trespass indefinite or just a period of time? Tyler, when we issue a trespass, it is permanent unless our chief of security or hotel executive management lift the trespass, but ultimately is up to the chief of security dependent on the totality of the circumstances. So when you are trespassed, it is a permanent trespass unless the property says otherwise. Now, if the police get involved and they issue a criminal trespass warning, that means it goes on your record, and it shows when they run your name that you have been trespassed from a specific establishment. And if you have ever get arrested, because in the state of Nevada, or in Las Vegas specifically, Clark County, usually our local police department here that responds to our casino when we call them has a 3-step for trespassers. The first time they respond, it's a verbal trespass from the casino itself. The second time, if they have to respond again for the same individual, it is a criminal citation. So you get issued a citation for criminal trespassing, and you might have a court date. If they have to come by a third time for the same person that is trespassing upon our property and we end up taking them into custody, Metro will then, or our local police department, I should say, Metro is just what they're known by, our local police department will decide on whether or not they are going to arrest the trespassee for criminal trespassing. But yes, to answer your question, it is a permanent trespass unless the establishment you have been trespassed from says otherwise. Word of my mother, the stream is mad fire on. God, Don in here just talking like a gangster, bro. Don's just in here with all the slang, bruh. Owls says dead, but Owls understood literally every word he just said. Without hesitation, understood quite literally every word Don just said. Yeah, Tyler, trespassing laws are interesting to learn and understand, but it's very simple, if that makes sense. It's very simple. You're on private property, they don't want your business anymore, and they trespass you, you're no longer welcome back. And if you refuse to leave, you're going to get arrested. It's just at the end of the day. I have aura, as you can tell. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take control of the speed here. I'm going to go ahead and set us to about 240. I want to go ahead and set up a little early for this arrival. Ethan said tight shit. Got some speed brakes out to help the airplane slow down just a bit. Don't need that much speed brakes out. Lower it just a bit. Individuals should learn from that first chance that law enforcement show them. Thanks for the service, Mike. Hey, Morrison, you would be astonished how incredibly entitled people feel just because they spend money somewhere. I just had someone say it to me the other day. We got a call for two males verbally arguing in valet. So when we responded, there's just some loudmouth talking down to his dad, and I made contact with him and advised him that he needed to lower his voice because he was creating a disturbance. And he just got uppity with me and this, that, the third, and said, well, I'm from Detroit, man, I just talk loud and this is just how I talk. And I said, that's awesome, bro, but I'm asking you to keep your voice down because people are calling and complaining. That's why I'm here. And he looked at me and said, let me just not talk to you anymore because I get gangster, homie. And when he said that, I kind of took that as a perceived threat. Like, what do you mean by getting gangster? Like, what's going to happen? You going to try and fight me? You going to what? Right? So I told him if he didn't calm his shit, he would be trespassed from the property. And he said, you can't trespass me. And I said, I absolutely can, because this is private property. And he said, no, this ain't private, man. This is public. I spend thousands of dollars here on a regular basis. I said, that's fine. I don't give a fuck about the money you spend here. It's private property. If you do not do what I'm asking you to do, I will trespass you. And if you refuse to go any further from that, there's going to be a long road to go down with me, and you're not going to like the outcome. So he ultimately just shut up, got in his Uber, and left. Because, like I said, you know, I'm a different person at work, right? And I don't sit here to make it seem like, you know, I do all this extra shit. But me and my partners, we have a very, very simple policy. You know, just do what we're asking you to do, and you won't have an issue. You want to fight, argue, and be stupid, then we're going to go down the routes that we have by law that we can do, right? So if we trespass you and you refuse to leave, we have every right to take you into custody, put you on our holding cell, and wait for the police. We have every right to do that. The amount of times that people have told me that I'm going to lose my job and that they're going to sue me and this, that, the third. Like, if I had $1 for every time someone said that to me, bro, I could retire. Seen videos where people get trespassed for a year or 2 years, so I was just curious. Yeah, it's different state to state, Tyler. It just depends on the state statute on what trespassing can be and how long a private establishment wants to invoke a trespass. For us, trespasses that we invoke on an individual are indefinite. But like Walmart can issue a 6-month trespass on you. We can do the same. We can, but we just give indefinite trespasses out regardless of the circumstances, unless they call and have a conversation with our chief of security, and then he ultimately makes the decision whether the trespass will remain in effect or not, or if it'll be lifted. What's up, Jake? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Skills. He was drunk, dude. Like, I took literally nothing he said seriously, and I just told him, I was like, and then he started getting loud again. Before I told him to keep, I just looked at him. I was like, "Hey, dude, be fucking quiet or leave." And that's when he did it. So, I spend a lot of money. You can't. La da 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 da. I was like, "Hey, you're gonna find out real quick, man. Like, that's just how it goes, bro. You're gonna mess around and find out that this is not the place to be doing that." So. You have to be, Morrison. That's just the nature of the job, man. If you are soft with people, they're going to treat you like absolute garbage. So you have to kind of show a little bit of authoritative presence. Now, obviously, I treat everybody with the amount of respect that they treat me, right? And every time I make an initial contact with somebody, I am as professionally respectful as I possibly can be until they give me a different type of energy. You give me a different type of energy, I'm going to match that. That's just how it's going to be. You're not going to threaten me. You're not going to talk shit about me. You're not going to, you know, call me names and this, that, third without getting it back. It's just not going to happen, right? So, and my partners and I, we work the exact same way. We match energy, dude. That's just how it goes. Yeah, Forza, it requires a lot of patience. You have to have really thick skin to kind of work in the field that I work in. Yeah, Andrew. I wish, Skills. The amount of people that I have on mute that I deal with on a regular basis, dude. Alrighty, guys, we're going to act like we have been given clearance for the stadium visual. So we're going to go ahead and turn left heading 100 to start heading direct towards the Teterboro VOR. And then we are going to establish our approach there. Hazar, what's going on, man? Just stopping by real quick. It's been a while since you've streamed. I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, work has just been super, super, super busy, Hazar, so appreciate you stopping in, buddy. They got the paperwork and they are traveling. Oh, no. Nope. There are very, very few things in this world that I have next to no patience for, and sovereign citizens is one of them. They always pull the I know my rights and I have lawyer's card. Yeah. Always. I hear it all the time, dude. Oh, I'm going to sue you. Oh, sure, sue you. Fucking owner of this casino is a multi-billionaire. He's not going to give a fuck that you sue him. I'm taking you to court. Take me to court. I get paid either way. like to call that the fuck around and find out experiment. I do too, Tyler, to be honest with you. I say it all the time. Now to guests, unless they're like cussing me out, I usually say you're gonna mess around and find out real quick what private property is. So at that point, like, they're guests at the end of the day, right? But the minute you start treating people disrespectfully and you start talking to people with an attitude and calling them names and being belligerent and this, that, the third, respect flies out the window for me. So when it comes down to it, you know, I just tell them, like, look, I'm going to match the energy that you're giving me. So you be cool, I'm going to be cool. You're going to be a dickhead, you know, you're just going to go down a road that you don't want to go down, you know? Like, as a part of a FAFO unit, no bullshit. The skills, how badly, my supervisors won't let me do it, but I want to put a FAFO patch on my vest. But they won't let me do it because of optics. I have to look professional. So I'm glad I'm a tired drunk, not a loud or angry one. Yeah. I'm a loving drunk. When I get drunk, I tend to just love everything and everyone. I'm one of those, like, the last time I just sat and had serious conversations with the people I cared about and told them how amazing they are. Such an idiot. You said if you had the opportunity, you would work for Metro State Patrol, right? Yeah, if I, you know, I'm still thinking about it, Andrew. I am. I still think about becoming a police officer. Well, we'll see, man. We will see. I'm just kind of letting life go where it needs to go right now. Yeah, skills. Right now, I just have an American flag and a medical cross on my vest because the area where the patch, where I can put patches, is where I keep all my medical supplies, like bandages, gloves, 4x4s, my CPR mask, so on and so forth. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause up the music for right now. We're going to go ahead and get ready for this arrival into Newark here. We are slow to 240 knots. I'm going to go ahead and start reducing us down to about 210 knots here shortly because it wants us configured by Slimmer. So Slimmer is Lincoln Park, so we need to be fully configured by Slimmer. So I'm going to start configuring us just a little early as we get ready here. Newark Area Traffic United 593, currently on a 090 heading towards the Teterboro VOR as we are going to be flying the stadium visual for runway 29. We are currently just to the northwest of the airfield, about 20 miles. We'll call our visual and final. Newark traffic. Winds have calmed down just a little bit. Winds are now 290 at 22, gusting 37 with 10 statute mile visibility. So we should be good. All right, I'm going to start reducing us down to about 200 knots. We're going to start configuring the airplane for landing, guys. Only doing one flight? Yeah, unfortunately, Hazar. After this, I want to go spend some time with my lady as it's our 9-year anniversary today. And then I got to go to bed because I have to be back at work at 8 o'clock tonight. I go on ride-alongs every week. Law enforcement isn't what the media makes it out to be, and it pisses me off beyond... trust me, Andrew. Believe me, I completely understand, and I am right there in that same boat with you, brother. I get it. Trust me. Alrighty, guys. It is about a 7,000-foot runway, so I'm going to go ahead and set auto brakes to 2. I appreciate it, Andrew. Thank you. People like to give law enforcement power-hungry stereotypes, and most of them are a complete opposite of that. Just don't be a douchebag and nothing happens. Yeah. Yep. I agree. I agree. The vast majority of police officers in the country, the 350-some-odd thousand police officers that we have in this country, have the job for the right reasons. You just have that small, tiny percentage of power-hungry dickheads that do not deserve to be police officers. and should not be police officers that give them the negative stereotype within the communities, which sucks because I respect law enforcement to the fullest extent, but what can you do? Have you had any issues with the Phoenix 319 auto disabling app in 2024? VSeth, I have not, but that's simply because I have not flown a 319 in 2024 yet. Already forgot who that Owls guy is. Haven't seen him in a bit either. Yeah, he's been sick and, you know, flying a lot and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, VSeth, I'm not sure, dude. I would make sure to double check your antivirus software isn't causing the issue either. People like to call him racist and whatnot, but that's far from true. Yeah, I agree, Don. I agree. I'm very much so a pro law enforcement person, but I will call out a bad police officer the minute I see one. So, what's up, Ace? Yeah, we're back in 2020. There's really just not much else to do in 2024, man. We checked out the career mode. We did some landing challenges, checked out the airplanes. Until we start seeing some third-party development, unfortunately, 2024 is just going to be a little dry for right now. Especially with the freighter releasing tomorrow. Everyone's going to be back in 2020 tomorrow with the freighter coming out. All right, guys, going to keep those flaps coming out. Good little bit of turbulence. I'm going to go ahead and take us direct to the Teterboro VOR. Execute that. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for this arrival here. Coming from a military and law enforcement background, obviously support law enforcement. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got to, man. People call them this, that, the third, and blah, 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 blah. But the minute you need them, you're so quick to call 911, and a vast majority of them will rush into harm's way and risk their life to make sure others are safe. So I respect law enforcement to the utmost. You don't like it, click the back button, unsubscribe, and have a good day. Didn't have any issues with 321, but 319 is giving me issues. VSET, they just sent out an update. Make sure your Phoenix is updated. They sent out an update a day or two ago. So I would make sure your Phoenix is up to date. Yeah, I get it, airplane. All right, guys, I'm going to go and start reducing us here to about 180 knots. It wants us fully configured by Slimmer, which is Lincoln Park. So about 10 miles. I'm going to start configuring us just a little early here. And then once we start turning right from the Teterboro VOR, I'm going to start hand flying the airplane. Go ahead and get flight recorder running.
2500.
Yes, airplane. Thank you. Gavin, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Get landing rate monitor open as well. Yeah, exactly, Skills. Never made sense to me. You updated yesterday? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, VSeth. I wish I could tell you, man. I would just look at the Phoenix forums or check their Discord to see if anybody's having a similar problem and go from there. Yeah, Andrew, possibly. We'll see what happens, man. The 5M roleplay group that I was a part of has terminated my membership because I wasn't very active, which is understandable. So, either have to rejoin them or find another community, unfortunately. Which sucks because a lot of those guys were my friends, but what can you do, man? What can you do? Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go and double check our NITREF speed. Now it's saying 139, so we'll go ahead and expect that. And Newark Traffic United 593 on the Stadium Visual, runway 29, turning right from the Teterboro VOR. We will call our final, switching to CTAF United Newark. Newark CTAF United 593 inbound, runway 29 on the Stadium Visual, Newark.
United 4100, I want you to be careful. There's a little wind shear warning coming in.
We'll go United 593, thanks. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to go and keep that speed coming back we're going to go ahead and drop the gear. I'm going to go ahead and bring us down to 2,000 now. Go flaps 15. Appreciate it, Morzen. Thank you. Yeah, Don. Yeah, it's unfortunate, dude. Oh, nice, Andrew. Hell yeah. Yeah, Master, that's kind of what's turned me off about GTA 5 role-playing, is just the sheer amount of having it seem like a job, you know? All right, guys, I got Newark Airport in sight. This is runway 29 over here, so should be an interesting one. I'm going to go and start the recording now, so we have at least a decent recording of this arrival. I'm going to keep us coming down to 1,500, because 1,500 seems to be about the bottom altitude that we can be crossing at. And we're going to start hand flying this this aircraft here shortly. Yeah, right, Don. Yeah. I think it's pretty apparent who I voted for as well, but I don't usually talk politics on the channel for obvious reasons. Alright guys, I'm going to go and start slowing us back to our final approach speed of 139 knots. We got some wind shear, so I'm going to go ahead and VREF us plus 5. Go 144. Pretty good visual so far, yeah. Yep. And keep our flaps coming out. Newark Traffic United 593 on the stadium visual 5 miles to the north of the runway, about a right base for 29. Alrighty guys, control cam is going to come on. And let's get her done. I'm going to go ahead and take the airplane. Alright, flight directors are coming off as well. We're going to fly this in full visual. Hopefully I don't botch this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Alright, I've got the airfield in sight. I've got the runway as well. Smashy, smashy. We shall see. No judgment. Let's do it, guys.
All
right, 1,000 feet stable. We continue. Still have the airfield in sight. We've got the runway as well. Looking good. Looking good. Our hands are a little sweaty. Got a little warm in my room here. Need to be at Copco for 700 feet. We're about 3 red, 1 white on the poppies right now, so we'll go ahead and correct for that. All right, go and get those landing rates in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Said we got some wind shear on the final as well, so we'll see. Start that turn. Just got an add-on, sorry, man. Started that turn just a little late there. We'll go ahead and get corrected.
Approaching minimums.
Newark United 593 short final, runway 29. Delta Tango, what's going on, man? Appreciate the like. Hope you're doing well. Let's go and get corrected here.
Minimums.
Landing.
500.
There's that 28 knots to the nose. We're at 115 knots ground speed right now. So we honestly could have VREF'd like plus 10, but we're all good. Little high there. Go and dip that nose. We're lined up with the runway now. That's a fun little fucking visual approach there, man. I'm not going to lie. Sitting at 60 frames a second right now in New York area, man. Unheard of on my PC. I-9 for the win.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's gonna be a bit of a floater here. Ooh, stutter. And we're down. Go ahead and maintain that center line. Sorry about the stutters there, guys. Reverses are out. Negative 168. I will take that. Not bad. All right, my brakes. Illegal, obviously, Howells. Barely legal, yeah. It's all good, man. First stream back in about 5 days. I'm not tripping, man. Alrighty, let's go and bring her in. Man, that 28 knots to the nose, man, like the aircraft just did not want to go down to the ground. Nice, man. Well, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey. Lovely. All right, let's go and stop that recording. Newark CTAP United 593, clear of runway 29 at Whiskey 2, taxiing straight ahead to Terminal C. Final call. No wind shear on final. Newark. Barely legal sounds like a different type of channel, right? Exactly. Ooh, that's kind of crazy there. I caught on to that as I was reading that. That's kind of crazy. Touche, my good friend. Alrighty, guys, let's go and get taxi into the gate while the APU's starting up. Not bad, guys, not bad. Love flying into Newark, man. One of my favorite airports. Not a good thing to say right now, right? Exactly. Exactly, bro. There you go, Mastro. There you go. Thanks for clarifying. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for not getting Mickey Mike demonetized today. All right. Sorry about that cough, man. Still getting over that little flu that I had. I think we can take this gate here. What is this? Gate 136 out of Terminal C? Yeah, we'll take that. All right, 136. No. Handling by United. Love to see it. Taxi lights coming off. Chill little stream today, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Love to see it, man. We get a dance today too, imagine. Alrighty. Damn, bro, how close you want me? Fuck. Alrighty. Let's go cut the engines. Park and brake is set. Grab our APU gen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newark. Let's see if we get that dance. Very good parking. Alright. VSETH says no dance, trust. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Beacon lights coming off, guys. Let's go and call up GSX request deboarding. Lovely. Great flight, guys. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I should show you how close we got with the A321 at Phoenix. I had my arms fully stretched out and I still off to the side because the building is so close. Oh, yeah, I imagine. Lovely, man. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Fun flight there, man. Fun flight. Just about, exactly. Awesome. Man, it is windy. You hear that wind? Goodness. Well, awesome, guys. A negative 168.91 Gs. I will take that every day of the week. Aircraft is deboarding as we speak. We'll go and sit here and hang out for a bit, get the music started back up. Go ahead and turn the sim down just a little bit. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick little stream tonight, or today, I should say. You know, a couple hours. It was a fun one, man. I always love the O'Hare Newark route. Enjoy your anniversary, man. I don't know if you have landing cam plan, fun stream. Yeah, I've got a replay. We'll do some replays for a second here, and then I'm gonna be heading to bed, spend some time with the lady, and get some sleep. Look at that new schedule for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be exhausting. I tell you, by the time the 19th rolls around, bro, I'm gonna be on stream, and I'm just gonna be. It's gonna be rough. But I'll tell you, those checks gonna be nice. Felt good being back in 2020, man. Absolutely love the iFly, man. The aircraft is highly recommend it. Hang out for that landing replay. Sounds good, Mastro. Yeah, we'll watch some. We'll watch one from the wing view of the approach and turn onto final, but the last few one we do would just be off final. Just landed as well with a bit unstable with the plane not working how I wanted to put it down. Negative 175.94 Gs in the 330. Nice. That's not a bad landing at all, man. Not a bad landing at all. Again, guys, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button for me today. I would greatly appreciate that. We're at 32 likes. Absolutely insane for a very small stream today. I do appreciate that. It's good enough for me. And you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and just restart the Kutal script, get our doors all closed up, and we're just going to go ahead and check out these replays because your boy's starting to crash out a little bit. Get a little tired here, man. So we're going to go ahead and check out these replays, and we're going to call it here, man. We are going to call it. Yeah, V-Set, that's rough. It is rough, I will say. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get these engines started back up here. Check out just a few replays and then get our spotter view set up, and we will call it, ladies and gentlemen. We will call it. Come on, engine. I need you to stop motoring, and I need you to actually start for me, please. I would appreciate that. Is the engine not going to start back up, dude? Or is it just modeling that it's taking for fucking ever? Do I have my panel state still saved? Nope. Panel statuses are not saved. Alright, there we go. The motoring was just taking forever. This is one thing I miss about X-Plane is their replay system. You don't have to do any of this shit. Sorry guys, just waiting for the engines to start back up so we can check this replay, and then we're gonna get out of here, man. I had panel states in this airplane all saved up, but since I updated it, all that has since deleted. Come on. And these engines are taking forever to refire, bro. Did it break? Nah. Just the max, man. Taking forever to motor. Per the usual. There it goes. Second engine starting back up. Wait for that to finish, and then we'll get our lights on, get the flaps out, and we'll check out the replay. I think we're gonna do that from this wing view, probably. Doesn't have panel states. No, you have to make them and save them, Mastro. I had that on the previous version of this airplane. However, since it updated to version 1. Those have since deleted, so I have to go back and redo it. All right, cool. Engines are online. Lovely. Let's get our lights back on. All right. Let's get our flaps back out. Sole best thing in PMDG states the aircraft for any time of flight, whether I want maintenance, landing, departure. Yeah, same with the Phoenix. Alrighty, flaps are out. Let's go ahead and check this replay, shall we? See Microsoft Auto FPS doing its job here. Don't know if we're gonna do it all the way from here. Yeah, let's do it about here. Phoenix as well. God, that thing is fun. So glad we have the 321 now. Yeah, man, I love the Phoenix. It is an awesome, awesome airplane. Yeah, man, that turbulence is kind of crazy. Man, I hate these bridges right here. I hate them. Was that one song you guys really like this one? Such a cool approach. Yeah, it's the first time I flew it, man. It's a lot of fun. Legit only landed 2.2s into EWR. I've done 2.2s and 4s. Never 2.9 though. It's a cool little approach. We turned a little late, so I need to keep that in mind for next time I do this approach. Wasn't bad though. Look at that shadow down there. Love it. Beautiful approach, man. Right over the Jersey Turnpike right here. Crossed that many, many times going into Brooklyn. There's 1,000 footers. There's a stutter on landing. And that sucks. Not bad, man. Not bad. All right. Oh, check that out. There's incredibly large ships that do not look very realistic. Tell with that headwind, man. Aircraft just did not want to go down. Man, sucks getting that stutter on landing, but what can you do? All right, we're gonna go and get one more wing view, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and do one exterior view on our spotter, and then I think we're gonna call it here. So I'm getting a bit tired. Morrison, my man, coming in with a $20 donation. Morrison, really do appreciate you, buddy. Says, awesome stream. Love the docks around Newark with the detail and realism show on the route. Good, wholesome individuals on stream. Until the next stream, take care. Morrison, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for that $20 donation. That was very, very kind of you. Massive W's in the chat for you, my friend. And thank you for joining first class membership as well, man. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate you being here. And we will definitely be seeing you in the next one, man. I can't say for certain when I will be live again next with my work schedule currently, but I will definitely keep everything updated in the Discord, so make sure you do join the Discord. Grey Eagle Sim Pilot, my friend, hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome, welcome. We're just checking out some landings before we call it here. So, do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate the support. First stream back after a few days, man. Slower one, to be expected. But nonetheless, it was a nice one. That was a smooth one, but we got that stutter right on landing, so. Microsoft in its finest state, man. All right. Let's go ahead and get this camera view set up and ready to go. Oops. Oh, reset position. Lovely, guys. Not bad, man. Not bad. 2 floors installed. Should be back in streaming soon. Nice, Grey Eagle. Appreciate you, man. Looking forward to seeing it, dude. Definitely looking forward to it. Alrighty, guys. Well, unfortunately, y'all know what time it is for me. It is time for me to start going ahead and getting on out of here. So I do appreciate you guys all tuning in with me today as we took to the virtual skies again back in Microsoft 2020 in the beautiful iFly Max 8 as we flew from Chicago O'Hare over to Newark, man. First stream back after about 5 days. So I do appreciate the patience and understanding and the circumstances behind why I have not been streaming this week. So I do appreciate you guys. I will keep you guys up to date within the Discord on my work schedule and when I will be live next. We will most likely be live again tomorrow. I cannot say for certain, so don't take my word on it. But with the 777 freighter shipping out tomorrow, I definitely want to check that out for a stream. So if not tomorrow, we will definitely check it out the following day. If you guys are new here and enjoying the content, do appreciate you hit the subscribe button and join in the community. Make sure you leave a comment down below, hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I'm going live. And most importantly, make sure you smash down that thumbs up button for me today, as it is completely free to do so and helps out the channel tremendously as it pushes my content through the YouTube algorithm and out to the rest of the flight sim world. I do apologize if I don't seem as enthusiastic as I usually am, guys. I'm just exhausted, so bear with me. A couple of more weeks to this and we will be back to normal, back to our normal streaming schedule, doing 2 legs and all that kind of stuff. But for right now, I kind of have to limit the amount of time that I'm streaming so I can get enough rest before I go into work, as I'm going to be working 70 hours a week for the next 2 weeks. So with no days off until the 19th at that. So it's going to be a difficult couple of weeks, but we'll get through it, and we'll get to the holidays, and we'll have some fun. Hopefully some good giveaways coming up soon. With Christmas around the corner, so hopefully I can get the sponsors involved and we'll go from there. Make sure you guys join the Discord, ! Discord, so you can stay up to date with me and hear all the announcements that I'm going out that are going out for the channel. And I will see you guys all in the next one from the virtual flight deck, y'all. I will see you, and God bless.